you guys. Your girl Tahiry. Shout out to True Exclusive. Bye, y'all.
What's up, y'all? This is TrueExclusive.com, and it's Silent, and we're here with the beautiful
Tahiry.
So we're here live at the Dominicans in the Mix event. How does it feel to be honored here tonight?
It's you know, it's an honor. It's a privilege. It's beautiful to be in a room full of so many powerful Dominicanas, and you know, just Latin women in general making big moves.
Speaking about being on the move, your Instagram is popping right now. You. China, you've been everywhere lately.
London, Anguilla, Trinidad. I'm not stunting here.
No.
But yeah, no, I have been a couple months. I've been on the move. I've been, like I said, blessed. Have a huge fan base. One out of all them trips were kind of like a little bit of me time for the first time in 3 years, and everything else has been work. So, you know, just to have a huge fan base and to be able to land in London and have 3,000 kids run after me was pretty amazing. Who knew? You know, it's a blessing.
So, how is it? You walked the Great Wall of China, right?
I did.
How was that?
A great experience. I mean, it's one of the 7 wonders of the world. I never thought I would, you know, una Latina de Harlem, llegar a China. Fue increíble. So, you know, I pretty much enjoyed it. Everything was great.
You got the calendar out?
Yes. Intimacy 2014 is out.
Where can they get that?
That's on TahiryOnline.com.
Okay. Are you going to do a 2015?
We're thinking about it. I did a 2011, 2012. I left my fans hanging in 2013, and they were upset, so that's why I did 2014. So we're thinking about 2015. Maybe we might think about something a little bit more today, like more digital. So we're working on certain things. Yeah, we have T-shirts also on ServeFreshCollection.com. They come out actually tonight at midnight. So that's a huge situation, and so on and so forth, from jewelry lines to, you know, movies and stuff like that. So Dominicana trabajando.
I know that's right. Now let me ask you, growing up, did you ever imagine this happening?
Growing up, yo siempre, like I've always wanted to do something different. I don't really like doing just the norm. I went to school and did what I was supposed to do, so I have a bachelor's in criminal justice, so I'm a college graduate. But I remember turning the tassel and giving my mom the degree and saying, I'm going to take a little break because there's something bigger out there for me. I didn't know what it was. I just knew that my spirit was calling something else. But I was always in the mix, you know. So this fell on my lap, and it another blessing. But I never imagined this roller coaster ride.
And a roller coaster ride it's been.
Absolutely.
Have you had a moment to really take it all in and be like, wow?
I think at times, every time, you know, I put myself to the test, and every day I set new goals and new things I want to accomplish and new things I try just to see if I can do them. It's very scary. So I think when you're scared to do certain things, that's when it's a good sign to be scared about, you know, something, because that means it's going to be great. So just the fact that I'm able to try, it's awesome.
That's empowering to a lot of Latinos growing up in the hood, or just anywhere, really.
In order for you to know, you need to try.
So what kind of advice would you give to someone who's watching you on TV or seeing the covers and the trips?
I just say it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. You know, it came from me just wearing a bathing suit, a simple bathing suit, and people constantly bring that up, and I'm very proud of where I came from. It comes from something it's hard work. You know, I have to maintain my body. Don't let failures or defeat you want to go. Just reach for the stars, and when one door closes, 1,000 other ones open. You just have to continue to try if that's something you really want to do. Whatever it is, it can be anything. Just don't be afraid to try. Jump out the window. Whether the parachute works or not, you'll know.
Oh, it is a Wednesday night, but it sounds like we're at church right now on a Sunday morning.
Amen. Amen, aleluya. Como la tía mía.
Are you going to be back on Love and Hip Hop New York?
I might be back on Love and Hip Hop New York, but you guys will see in a minute. They'll announce the cast members. I might not be. You don't know. You just tune in and watch and see what happens.
Do you watch any of the other ones? What's your favorite?
I do watch some of them. Of course, my favorite is Love and Hip Hop New York, just because I feel like we're a mini soap opera, and it's a lot more. It's not, like I said, not that Atlanta, anything that happens here is fake, because I've heard a lot of the real situations, or a lot of situations, period, like it happens. Although for us it's kind of outlandish. I just feel like I loved Love and Hip Hop New York from the very beginning, and after the new additions, I think we've gotten better and better, and I look forward to watching La Novela.
Oh, that's right. We watch it.
I love Love and Hip Hop New York, I do.
And last question, how do you deal, you mentioned people bringing up your past and how you started. How do you deal with the hate or, like, I know Instagram is crazy. People
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. Everybody's talking about this constantly, not bullying, but we get bullied every day. You know, every day we wake up, and just because we're in a public eye, yes, we chose this life, doesn't mean that we're not human and we don't feel. You know, and some of us do read these comments. So, you know, just a word to the wise, like we're human. It does affect us. But when it comes to bringing up the past, I could never regret anywhere I come from, because if it wasn't for where I come from, I couldn't learn and be where I'm at today. So I'm very grateful and thankful. And yes, I look good in a thong, but I also have a brain to the madness and a college degree, and I do charity work that nobody seems to care about. So everybody glorifies everything that they want to glorify. So let's just, you know, let's just lay it out on the table. I don't care. I'm gonna continue to be great.
Listen, I loved you before, but I really love you for checking these people.
Thank you.
They get out of hand. I know how it is.
Yeah, it's pretty hard, but bye, Felicia.
Your iPod, who are some of your favorite artists?
Oh, wow. Right now, Sam Smith is one of my favorites. Natalie Ambrosius, I can never pronounce her. I am listening to my Juan Luis Guerra, of course. I go old school. Anthony Santo. I'm all into salsa, so I go back to the Mark Anthony's, and I am really big on Pandora, so I listen to a lot of, like, you know, the new pop songs, everything that's international. And I recently went to Trinidad and was able to, you know, be behind the scenes of the Soca Monarch and interview some of these people, and I learned a lot about their music. So I'm listening to Marshall and Dextra, and you know, just the whole genre of music is so amazing. So I'm into everything. Hasta lo anuncio yo bailo.
Let me ask you real quick, how is that interviewing? Because I know you didn't do that in the beginning. How is that now, interviewing people?
Interviewing people?
I get nervous. Like right now, I'm nervous. It might not seem like it,
I was sweating. I just recently did 106 in Park, and I was happy I didn't faint, I didn't trip, I didn't fart. Okay. Listen, I was a mess. But it's like a roller coaster ride. It's been the best high ever. I kind of forget that these people kind of do recognize me also, and they're as excited. Like, I'm excited to have you here, because if you're here, that means that you want to interview me, which is great, which means I'm kind of popping. So it's like a roller coaster ride, and it's the best high ever. I enjoy it, and I also enjoy having to, like, interview these. Like, I had to do the draft, and these people wear helmets, and I had to do homework, and it just feels like I am putting in some work, which is awesome. So it's just it puts me to the test, and I enjoy it. So I want to get better at it. Hey, you guys, your girl Tahiry. Shout out to True Exclusive. Bye, y'all.